Hi guys, Team Metal Rebirth here. Today I'm going to do a deck profile on Minerva, basically the standard for Genesis. So yeah, firstly we have 4 Minervas. It's our boss card for the deck. Its ability is Limb Break 4, Counterblast 1 and choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them, and Soul Blast 3. And after this unit attacks, if it's not standing, you may stand this unit and Minerva will basically get 5000 power. So yeah, quite an awesome boss card. Its cost is very consistent and it's also not that high, and it can be easily achieved. So yeah. Next, if you have a card named Angelica in the soul, basically if this card is in the soul, Minerva will gain a permanent 2k boost as long as Angelica is in the soul. So yeah. Next, we play 4 Angelicas, basically our Brayrite for the deck. Its ability is Limb Break 4, Soul Blast 3 cards. When a Grade 3 Genesis ride this unit, Soul Blast 3 cards from your soul and you may draw 2 cards. Basically, this is our Brayrite for the deck, and its ability is also quite awesome, and it also can help to replenish the hand size required for Minerva's Limit Break, and it can also increase your defense power and chances of surviving whenever your opponent attacks. So yeah. And next ability, Soul Charge 1 and Angelica will get 1000 power whenever it attacks a Vanguard. So basically whenever Angelica attacks, for example this is a deck and it's Angelica, whenever it attacks a Vanguard, you may Soul Charge 1. However, the Soul Charge 1 requirement is only when you attack the Vanguard, and if you attack the Regalia, there's no need to Soul Charge. So yeah. And also quite an awesome bit, right? Next, we play 3 of the Owl Witch. If not wrong, it's the Owl Witch. Basically, when this unit is removed from the soul, for example, when you use Minerva's Limit Break, for example, when you use Minerva's Limit Break with the cost of Soul Blasting 3, you may counterblast and call it to Regalia Circle. So basically, when you remove this unit from the soul, you may call it to a Regalia Circle. So quite an awesome card. It will give you a big advantage over your opponent, as it can also help to fill out your Regalia circles whenever you have very less cards in your hand, or when you want to make extra attacks, you can also use this as a combo to overkill your opponent. So yeah. Next, we play 4 Grappas, basically a card that helps us to replenish our soul. So its ability is whenever this unit is removed from the soul, for example you use Minerva's Limit Break again, you remove these 3 cards and this is a drop zone, you put in a drop zone. And if this is a deck, for example, if you move from the soul into the drop zone, you may soul charge 2. So yeah, one of the, in my opinion, is basically the Dimension Creeper for Genesis, and also quite an awesome card. It's quite consistent, and that's why we play 4 of these, and Angelica and Cedar, a great one unit we'll explain about later, can help get these into the soul and help us to replenish our soul. So yeah. And next, we have 4 Jupiters, basically our 12k hitters for deck. Its ability is if you have a Vanguard with Regalia in its name, Jupiter will gain 3000 power when attacking. So basically our 12k hitter, if our Vanguard is either Minerva or Angelica, which both have Regalia in the name, it will gain 3000 power when attacking, and it helps us to hit the 11k bases and to do Grade 2 rush nowadays. So yeah. Next, we play 3 Perfect Guards, basically to defend ourselves against a high power attack, and 1 Quintet Wall. We will explain the purposes of the Quintet Wall later, so yeah. Next, we play 2 of the Grade 2 version of Grappa. It's basically it's the same ability as Grappa, except that it is a Grade 1 version of that, so yeah. Next, we have 3 Odin Owls. So actually, in my opinion, it's one of the most important cards in the Regalia deck. Its ability is move, for example, we'll build a field here. For example, this is your field, and and this is your drop zone. Uh, it's a Odin's ability is basically to return Regalia cards from the drop zone back to the deck, and you may choose a unit with Regalia, either the Vanguard or Regalia, regardless which one, as long as Regalia in its name. You may choose multiple cards or just one from your drop zone, and they must have the name Regalia in them, and return them and send them to the bottom of the deck. So, for example, you send six cards. You can either for example, and this is the bottom of the deck. If you send them all back, either this or this will get 30k. You may also give the 5000 power respectively to either Minerva or Angelica, well, depending on your choice. So yeah, so Odin, one of the best cards ever, in my opinion, in the Genesis deck. Okay, so yeah. Next, we play two of the Frog Witches, basically the grade 1 version of basically the grade 1 version of this. It can also give its purpose is to give us advantage, and also to replenish the field when hand size is very low, as I said before. So yeah. And for the last grade ones, we play 3 Apple Cedar. So basically its ability is when this unit plays on guard circle, like guard like this, and if you have a Vanguard with Regalia in its name, for example you have Angelica here, and you also guard with these 5, you may send all of them into a soul, but its condition is that you must have a Vanguard Regalia in its name, and it's also quite awesome. So Cedar is one of the most awesome cards that helps us to soul charge. Firstly, we can when we have Minerva but no Angelica, we can also guard with Angelica, and its shield will value as 0, but we still can guard with it, and we can send it to soul. So yeah, next we can also send multiple cards that help with soul charging, and the cards that will call into a soul. So yeah, so that's why Cedar is also one of the most awesome cards, and we'll explain how to use Cedar with a Quintet Wall. For example, this is Cedar and this is a Quintet Wall. So for example, you are guarding your Vanguard. With a cost of a canvas 1, you may place the top 5 cards. For example, this is a top 5, and this is your Vanguard. If you have Cedar in your hand, which you do, you can guard with it, and since you have a Vanguard with Regalia in its name, you may send 7 cards into a soul automatically. So Cedar will help prevent Quintet Wall guards from going to waste. So that's why it is one of the most awesome cards to help us soul charge. So yeah. Next, we'll play 9 crits, basically 9 critical triggers, 4 of which can help to give our units power, and also can help replenish and soul during emergency times. So its ability is basically move this from a rear guard into a soul and choose one of your units. For example, if this is on rear circle, it gets 3000 power. So yeah, just hope that I'm just hoping that Bushido will create more cards that can help move in the soul and that can help Genesis, basically, which is very important, as all Genesis players need them. So yeah, next we have 3 draws, basically to help gain the hand size needed for Minerva's limit break, and to defend ourselves during very difficult times. Draws can be very pleasing sight whenever you do a damage check. So yeah, and lastly we have 4 heals for very obvious reasons. So yeah, and finally our starter is basically a grade 3 searcher for the deck. Its ability is Canvas 1, look at the top 5 cards for grade 3. We play this because Amino Kohari is good, but it has a tendency to get burned by burners, for example Gatling Hall Dragon and all the others, and this can also help us. For example, when we need either Minerva or Angelica, we can easily look at top 5. If it's there, we can put it in our hand, and it can also gives us a extra card in the drop zone, which we can use Odin to give power to one of our Regalia, Vanguard, or Rear Guards. So yeah. And lastly, the best part about it I like, which it helps us not to miss Angelica, as we hate riding Minerva first, and because you will miss out on the big advantage of break ride and the extra 2 cards. So yeah. So thanks guys for watching. We're done with the deck list today. If you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel. And any opinions, please leave a comment on the comments below. So yeah, see you next time, guys.